Well, I bought myself a GoPro Hero 8 and this is the testing of it. I've got an external microphone on, so just to see what the sound is different like. This looks a bit wet. Anyway, I've got to move because I've got arthritis in my hips, and if I don't exercise I seize up, but if I exercise it agitates the bones, so I can't win. I have to take a walk, loosen the legs, and then they stiff up again, so I can't win either way. So apparently I went to my doctor's, the specialist, and he's put me on the list for a hip operation. So I'm just waiting for a letter to be called in sometime in the next 5 years, I should think. And having to put, have you seen what they do on a hip operation? You cut your bleeding leg off. Actually, they cut into your thigh and dislocate your ball joint from your hip, and then the scoop out the hole where your hip is. So they scoop all that out, make it smooth, put a disc plate in there so your ball joint can fit into that, screw that into place. Then they cut your ball joint off your bone, and God, that looks painful. So you haven't got a ball joint, and they shove a metal stake down your bone, and then they attach a ball onto that, and from there it's a case of putting the right ball for the socket into the hole, and then you've got about 1 or 2, maybe 3 days to learn to walk again. But to get back to normal can be anywhere between 6 weeks and 6 months. So that's something to look forward to. So I've got arthritis in both hips. My right hip is the worst, simply because for well over 30 years I was carrying mail bags, delivering the mail, and that's where I carried the bag, on my right hip. And that's why nowadays you see somebody's decorated a tree with balls here. Look at this lot. Somebody's decorated a tree with Christmas balls. I don't know if you can see these things. Christmas balls. Well on the trees. Anyway. Like I say, they've got arthritis in both hips, and that's where I carried the mail bags, and that's why now is one of the reasons, apart from back troubles from post people, they've got these trolleys, and they push the mail around, and that helps them deliver, keeps the weight off the back and the hips. Now I've had people say to me, why can't you sue the post office for damages? Well, when you're offered early voluntary retirement, you sign away all your rights. You can't take them to court, you can't claim damages. Any disputes you have with the company are all signed away. It's a squirrel going up a tree. They're all signed away, so they've got no comeback, you can't go after them. So that's that. So I've just got to wait now for another hip operation on the NHS. Let's see where we're going. So I've got to learn to be a good lad. I've been banned on Facebook 7 times this year, well last year, 2020, banned 7 times on Facebook. 1 day, 24 hours, 3 days, then a week or something like that. and for the last 3 times 30-day ban. So I've got to learn to curb what I say on Facebook. So don't want any more bans. Mind you saying that, I still prefer YouTube. I do prefer YouTube. So I thought I would buy a GoPro Hero 8. I was impressed with the stabilization on these things, and I got one for 267 quid off eBay. Reckons it was hardly used. It come with a nice nice green cover. Has come with this handheld stick that I'm using for, and a mini tripod, spare battery, battery charger. I think I got a bargain. So let's see what this operates like. So yeah, I think I got a bargain on that. All this countryside is going to change within the next couple of years, next few years. You have the HS2 track being built in the distance, from south to north. Beautiful countryside. So things I plan to have for my YouTube channel this year. I've got holiday footage I've not worked on or seen or even put through the computer. It's just raw holiday footage from a camcorder from 1994 onwards. Trips to America, Dominican Republic. I might even have footage from Egypt, but if I remember right, that was too hot and too sticky for making video. The camera wouldn't record on tape as it was back then. So I've got all this holiday video footage, places we've seen, shows we've seen, and got all that to show, edit, make it into something interesting. Even the flights out there. So I've got in-flight footage. I'll try to make it interesting. I've got one in the video at the moment on the computer. I've just about finished. So that is footage of in-flight takeoff, landings, bits of information. Oh, I'm in a bog. Yeah. So I'll try and make that interesting. Nighttime videos of some of the shows we've seen at the hotels across Europe and America. All that's got to be seen. So that's my plans. When I've got my drone, I've got 2 projects on my drone I want to do. One's about castles, and the other one is of castles. What's the other one? Oh yeah, HS2. Now that behind me, where the motorway is, that's where HS2 is going in a few years' time. So it'll be a case of monitoring that with my video, mixing footage with my drone and my camcorder on ground, as well as this new GoPro I've got. So there's plenty to look forward to on YouTube, on my channel. So if you want to see any of that stuff in the future, don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell button and hit the notifications so you can actually see all my videos when they come up. Yeah. God, it's cold. Right, back in the woods. So yeah, the reason I'm walking slow and it looks all good. I know I look a bit funny walking, but that's because I'm in pain. The arthritis. But I've got to keep moving. There's a squirrel. See that tree ass? Here he goes. He's up the tree. I don't know if you can see him. He's heading up that tree. He's eating. There's two squirrels. There's one across the path. He's gone in that tree. There's another one of the beautiful little things. He's up. He's away. He's up here. I know he's not going up. He's hiding. There's one. It's on the edge of that tree, just gone round. He's at the bottom. Here's away. So people are coming into the woods and looking after the birdies. You can see this lot. Feeding the birds, putting fat balls out, loads and loads of seeds. Spilling a lot, but that's alright. So they're eating all the fat balls, all the seeds. Side of the railway bank. So let's make our way out again. Somebody's didn't put a bird box there. You can see the bird box full of stuff.